Oi, you're tuned in to Jai That Aussie Metal Guy, so make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of his sick content. And remember, stay brutal, you legend.
Okay then, g'day, how you all going? It's Jai, that Aussie metal guy here with crank.com. So tonight, wherever you are in the world, it's great pleasure that I'm getting to have another chat with CJ Pierce, the talented guitarist of Drowning Pool, who has been a driving force behind the band's success since its formation. Known for his electrifying riffs and stage presence, CJ has helped Drowning Pool create a legacy in the hard rock and metal world with the release of their latest single, Revolution, the final Amen, and an upcoming Australian tour with Alien Ant Farm. CJ is most definitely gearing up for an exciting 2025. There we go. How you going, my friend?
Damn, you got it all down, man. Shit, you got to go up early. Had the Wheaties, the healthy food, and some coffee. Can you have the caffeine still?
Yeah, have it on the coffee, man. That's the one thing I can have following all that bloody cancer shit last year, dude.
Dude, so... good for you, great for you. I'm sorry I was skipping it back because, the last time we were there, it was 2016. Not the last time that we spoke. I was in go mode of interviews section. But look at you, man. You're looking great. Mind over matter too, right? I think that's a big part of it. You got to be positive on that shit, man, because you can't let it beat you.
Exactly, man. And music was a huge part of that. Having the conversations like I had with you and with other bands through all that bloody chemo and the radiation and everything like that. Like when I interviewed you, dude, I literally had a bucket right next to the desk, throwing up in the bucket through chemo, getting up. I done the interview with you, and then from there I done all the chemo, had the liver surgery done.
Jesus, man, you're a trooper, man. You're a hardcore dude, bro.
6 weeks of radiation, bowel removal, man, everything. But it was also good to raise awareness for cancer and people going through that. But music was instrumental for me, dude. Listening to bands like you, having the conversations, it meant the world.
Yeah, man.
For me.
That's good.
Got me through stage 4 cancer, dude. So surprised to be here. In a sense, it's my second revolution, the final Amen, man. Tell me all about the inspiration and the track and the themes and all about this latest single, man.
Oh, thanks so much for the song. We got Ryan McComas back in the band. He's been back in the band. God, coming up on 2 years now. I can't believe it's been 2 years now. It's just the second he got in here, we just clicked. He actually stays here, and he sleeps right here in my house. Stays in his home studio. And just that energy and excitement of having Ryan back. We were sitting out in the backyard. I got a gazebo back there. I just started jamming on that riff. And, Stevie Benton, he comes at lyrics. So does Mike Lewis and myself. We all got in the rehearsal room and we just all started throwing stuff at each other. We actually sat down at a table as a band and wrote this out and the ideas and the message we want to convey. And Revolution, the final Amen. It's like, let's get our shit together so we don't have to do this anymore. It's like the final Amen, the last revolution of where we all come together and understand and get along and just cut the bullshit. For me, I think if we go to happy hour from 4 to 6 and have some drinks and talk about our problems, there you go. Problem solved. Game over. We're done. That's what it's about, man.
Exactly. And it had that amazing film clip with it and all the fans in behind it and you guys just absolutely tearing it up as well. That was a really cool
out there
film
with
clip.
The fans. Was so great. Like that was in El Paso at Speaking Rock. It's one of our favorite places to play. And we have built-in fan base and friends and family out there. And to have our family and friends out there on the ground coming together, with this song, because that's what it's about. All of us coming together and just getting on the same damn page, or at least agree to disagree, man. But we don't have to blow stuff up. We ain't got to punch each other in the face. But if we do, let's just hug it out 5 minutes later. Just sit down, calm down, have a drink, relax. And let's just work it out for the last freaking time. The final Amen.
So when I did chat with you last year, you were pretty excited about how things were going with Ryan coming back on board and looking forward to getting this new material out. What's it been like getting back in there and kind of creating new work as well? And I dare say this is a little bit of a taste of what's to come into 2025, yeah?
Yeah, we have a lot coming up, man. It's been awesome. Just the ideas that are flowing, it's been nuts. We have always had a great writing relationship with Ryan, and the fact that we've all been through a lot. It's been almost 13 years since we got back together writing, and there's a lot of songs and material on the table. We plan on trying to knock out a few more tracks before the end of the year, and then get back in the studio at the beginning of the year before we come over to Australia. And we want to try to get some new music out next year, a new record out, and then the year after that we have the anniversary of the Center record. So there's a lot going on. It's just been a matter of time to get it done. On this last tour, this last run, we had a producer out for a week, and it's something we haven't done. But we trying to get music done out to the fans. I was back on the bus, all night long till the sun came up, working on new stuff and recording some tracks. So we're full steam ahead in the writing and recording process, man. I got everything set up here. After I get done talking to you, man, I got some more stuff I'm going to be jumping on as well. So it's nice to be here. We're gonna have some time off to put the songs together. It's been a long year and a half with us playing shows, which has been amazing because the fact the second Ryan came back in the band, man, the phone's ringing off the hook, and we've been just playing. So
yeah, that'd be hard to try and get that balance to be going, yeah, man, we got to get out there, we tour everywhere, but we're also got to make music and we got to make some time for being at home as well. So it's trying to
work that too, man.
Fine line between everything as well. How has the process changed compared to the last time you guys were all making music together compared to now?
The process, I mean, like, it's always different when you write. We write what we feel at the moment. It's sometimes it comes up with a guitar riff, or sometimes it's like a lyric or melody. But at the end of the day, it's all four of us getting in the room, hammering out like a band. Like, again, what I love about us, Drowning Pool or us Evolve, like all of us bring ideas to the table, and whatever we end up with in the song, at the end of the day, all four of us love all the parts. We've been like bands, I think in the past, or just working with other people, it's like, you work on a song together, but then here comes this part and the one dude doesn't like it, or like, I'm not feeling that. Well, then don't fucking record it, then. Don't write it like that. The song's not done until all four of us love it. And then you see that on stage live. And that's what it's about. So I love it's a group effort. It's like a science project in high school with four dudes writing rock and roll, man.
Yeah, dude, that's the Revolution single for me. It's like, it's new Drowning Pool, but also has these like, it feels like old Drowning classics. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, and
it's behind it all, your
riffs have always driven the band as well. You know what I mean? You hear it and you go, that's CJ, dude, for sure.
Man, I was in here working on that song. And when I came up with the verse riff, my wife was out of town getting a tattoo on her back, and I was just trying to finish up some more ideas. And I'm in here just bouncing and jumping. And I have my daughter with me, and she's in here jumping and bouncing. And I'm like, I think that's the part for this. Yeah, baby, I'll put it down, so it's just cool. It's a whole family vibe that we have, friends and family first, and then, write music together after that. And you hear it, man. You hear it in the songs. It's coming from a place, I think where it's supposed to. It's our art and creativity. It's not like, oh, we have to write something to keep up with that or try to be number one on the charts here, or some label tells us to do that. We're independent. We manage ourselves. We're working with Shan. He's freaking amazing with SBG Records as a partnership deal. But we call all the shots now. It's just us four against the world, man. And that's it's beautiful right now. It's beautiful.
It's great to see. You've also got that Australian tour, which I did touch on a few times. That was so fucking cool. Like, I don't want to touch on all the bullshit around it, but for me,
hey, there's nothing
leveled up, man. I leveled up, dude, because I remember chatting to you last year, and that was something you were talking about wanting to do fucking back then, getting over here to Australia. So I'm super glad now I'm healthy. I can actually go and fucking see you guys.
Right. The way it happened is the way it happened. That's other people's, stuff, not us. Because we were already working on a tour. We were going to do a tour a little bit later in the year that we were actually in the middle of working on. And then this came up. So, it was a chance to get there sooner. So, of course, we jumped on it. And we love Alien Ant Farm, man. We came up at the same time. We recorded our first records together, and we were hanging out. That's when I met the dudes back in the day, and we've been friends since day one. So no drama here with us. We're all friends and family on this page. And I love playing, with other bands that we all get along. And we've been, like I said, we came up at the same time. We've been together like almost 25 years. So all of them respect, and thanks Alien Ant Farm for calling us. Hell yeah. Anybody calls us and we'll play. It's so easy. You call us, we do pool parties, bar mitzvahs, birthdays, Drowning Pool's there.
Yeah, you're all over the bloody place. So what was it like to get that call to come back? And, it's been so many bloody years, and we did say you wanted to get back here. It must have been a really good feeling to go, fuck, man, we're finally getting back down under. Because I've seen all the comments, as I've just mentioned, people were like, man, the tour's leveled up. It's so good. Drowning Pool's been back. We've always had a huge love for Drowning Pool down under here as well, and you've done pretty well every time.
Yeah, it's been great every time. And we don't get back enough. So again, with the addition with Ryan back into the band, we definitely plan on not just Australia. We have a lot of things coming up. That some things have to mention. Obviously the Godsmack POD tour has been mentioned. So we're gonna just try to hit overseas hardcore all in 2025. We're hoping to come back sooner to Australia. So we try to make it no longer than a year. Like at least once a year we should come back, right? Why not?
Oh, damn straight. And you got the Christmas in Texas tour, since we're talking about all the tours you got coming on as well. That's going to be a good little run there back home.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great run. I wanted to do more shows. Just things didn't fall through like we do, but we always try to do a Texas run around Christmas, and we do a thing called Toys for Tots every year here at an amazing venue called Trees. In fact, I gotta hit up your boys. Just had a just had a birthday, so it's our hometown place and show to play, and it's also for charity for kids. And Toys for Tots, baby, and here we are doing it again.
So doing a tour like this, how do you go through and manage to, you obviously got to pick out the hits, but how do you whittle it down to get a set list together for
it's
these
a hard
shows?
one for us, man.
Yeah.
You know, having 7 records and Ryan being awesome and respectful to the fans, you know, he can sing any song off any one of the records. Yep. Even with the new ones with Jason Moreno, he's like, look, you know, do you want to play this song and that song, which we have. You know, One Finger in the Fist is something new that we just added to the set list on the last run that's gone over really well. You know, there's always going to be staples. We love playing Bodies. I can't wait to play Bodies every night. Tearaway, Sinner. But between all that, you know, we have a lot of songs on the table and we rotate the songs. And even per night, it's not the same set. I was just telling somebody this earlier. It's like, we're not like set to a clicking programs. Like I plug into my amp, it's a tube amp, and we just play. And I'm no disrespect to bands that have, you know, their set lights and everything's programmed. That's just, you know, how it is nowadays. And that's great. All the love to that. But the thing that we have that I love about our band is we're a live band. I plug and play. And tonight, if we want to play this song or the set list is here and somebody yells out a song, then we'll fucking play it. Like, you know, I can play whatever I want every night. So our set changes night to night. It's not the same set list you're going to get at every show. It's going to be close to a main list, but we always change the stuff out, man. Depending on the vibe of the crowd, you know.
Have you got to play Revolution live yet?
We've played this last run. This last 3 weeks that we did, we had Revolution live, and it just, like you said, man, you hit the nail on the head. It just came naturally. It's got that our old school foundation sound with Ryan on. It's like if Ryan sang on the Center record, and it just came out like that, just because that's who we are and that's what we felt like writing that day, you know. And the crowd is just taken to the song. Like it feels like it's been out as long as Bodies. It's almost like an instant, just the fans gravitated towards it. So I love that about it, you know.
It's great to see for me, like telling my age, you know what I mean? Those Alien Ant Farm, you guys with the Bodies, those were the sounds of my youth and definitely formulated a lot of the metalhead I am today. But it's also great for me to see these new fans coming through as well and catching you guys at this end of your career and then coming back and finding all your other stuff, going along to the shows. I just love
wild, man.
the way the scene is at the moment. How's it feel for you with that, you know?
Dude, you know, I've seen it. So, but the biggest experience for me was when we played with Pantera last year. It was a year and a half ago,
yep.
May 5th. And that's one of the reasons why, you know, Ryan came back, you know, in the band. It's like we had this big show. We were going to do reunion shows. And the second he came in, it's like, bam, here we are again. So here I am, you know, we're playing with Pantera. It's awesome. And I'm going out in the crowd and I see, you know, our fan base are the same age as us. And then I see like the sons and daughters that are like, you know, I have a 25-year-old, 27-year-old. And you see this younger fan base seeing Pantera the first time. And you realize they're seeing us for the first time. And there's twice as many people at the show now than it used to be because it's you know the parents and the I'd say kids, but they're not kids now. I'm having shots with these kids who are in their car seats listening to Bodies at the floor. My favorite story, man. I gotta tell you. Hey, dude. Hey, I'm gonna buy you a shot. Oh, thanks, man. You know, the first time I heard you, I was in my car seat on the way to daycare, and it's the first song I remember hearing. That's the one I learned how to count to 4. And now we're doing shots. Awesome. But you're still here.
Sesame Street, Drowning Pool, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what
I never know.
I know, dude.
After 4, you're on your own. I'm gonna help you. Uncle Squeegee is gonna help you count to 4. After that, you're on your own, man.
And you've had some major highlights in your career. What's the couple that kind of stand out for you? Like,
the couple of center, I mean, the first and foremost, the excitement of being a local band and signing that first record deal with Dave Williams and you know, Steve Vinn and Mike Luce. It's like when it really took off when we did Ozfest 2001, and all of a sudden, you know, MTV, when they played, you know, metal and had like buzz clip videos and stuff like that, was amazing. Like it just went from 0 to 100 like that. You know, you sold a million records out of nowhere, and I'm grateful for that and thankful that I never knew that was going to happen, and I'm glad that people enjoy music enough to go out and seek it and enjoy and come to the shows. So that's a highlight. Another big highlight with Ryan McCombs when we helped pass a bill, Elaine Evans bill in the States, that helped. You know, we did a lot of stuff in Iraq War back in 2006, 2007, and you know, troops. You know, I mean, dude, we did coalition bases. They had troops from Australia there with the 50 cals and everything, man. And you know, when people come home from that, it's you know, you need some mental health care from that. I don't think anybody really, at least not for me. I'm a tree hippie hugging fool. I don't want to go out and blow set up and kill people, man. So if that's what you had to do and you come back home, you don't have the right mental health care. You know, there was a big suicide rate. So to get a bunch of 50,000 of our fans to sign a petition to get a bill passed in the United States that helps them get better, you know, care was a big deal. I hope that's like that all over the world, man. It's tough with that job. So that's a highlight. And now, you know, having Ryan back in the band, and us doing what we're doing now, having the most fun ever playing on stage with my brothers, you know. So there you go. That's the 3 big highlights right now.
Yeah, I'm super proud of you guys for doing that as well. And for me, it's something that bands are doing a lot more of, talking about mental health as well in the metal community, because we definitely need it. We got to lift each other up and not just some post on Facebook. You see someone struggling, message them, call them. Don't just
call. You know, just call them, man.
Yeah.
And look at you, dude. You are an example of that, man. We were talking last time. You over here throwing up because you're sick. I'm over here throwing up because I'm hungover. I mean, you know, we were throwing up together for different reasons.
Exactly. We need to look after each other, and I am.
Gotta look at each other. You know, I hold my hair, you hold my hair, and but we're gonna help each other.
I'm lucky I kept my hair. You don't have any hair. Maybe, you know. If
I went through chemo, I would probably grow hair and turn green.
Exactly. I was pretty low. I was too metal to lose my fucking hair. CJ, this has been an absolute pleasure. Looking forward to catching you guys in February. Do you have any last words?
You're gonna be at the show, right?
I will definitely be at the fucking show, bro. Front row center.
I'll come and hug, man.
I will come up and give you a big fat hug, bro. It's going to be an absolutely unreal. Do you have any last words, shout outs, thank yous, or anything else you'd like to add in
man,
there,
please make it out to the show. I'm going to be hanging out. I'm not untouchable. Like, I love watching other bands play. I love watching Alien Ant Farm. So you will and can meet me. And please come tell me your story. Make it to the show. We're going to have a great time. So see you there.
I'll be there in Adelaide. Everybody else in Australia, get along, catch Drowning Pool, Alien Ant Farm. Crank it up. Cheers, guys. Thank you very much.
Oi, you're tuned in to Jai That Aussie Metal Guy, so make sure to hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss any of his sick content. And remember, stay brutal, you legend.